Hi everyone, I'm Tom, and today we're going to be looking at the Laserox insert for Oathsworn Into the Deepwood. Oathsworn is a great big heavy box full of stuff. How full of stuff? This full of stuff. I'm going to try and not spoil anything for you. I'm not going to show you inside an envelope. There we see various bags, mini trays, and some organisation. I mean, Oathsworn is a lot better than most games for organisation that it comes with. It has got some cardboard boxes and dividers for the cards, trays for the mic cards, and black bags for all of the various heroes and things in your free companies like your party. But we can do better, can't we? Of course we can. Here is how the Laserox insert comes. It's basically a load of wooden punch boards and some instructions. There's a couple of acrylic punch boards actually in this one. But like many other inserts, you follow the instructions, punch out the bits that you need for the particular tray that you're making. Use wood glue, any PVA glue will work as well. Bit of glue on all the tabs, slot the bits together. You might need a bit of a mallet to tap them together. I haven't got a mallet, but I've got a hammer and I'm not very strong, so it's largely the same thing. And then repeat the process for all of the other trays and things, like you're seeing here in incredibly sped up footage. As I said, it's a big box, there's a lot of stuff in here. It took me about 3 hours to build this. Putting it all in. These 4 trays here are for the player bits. It's got their little character sheet, bit of paper. They've got their cards that are unlocked, a separator, and then the cards that are locked for the moment. What you do here is pop all of your cards into your player tray. There's a little wooden divider for each one that can divide up your available and unavailable bits. So you can do that for each player. Like a few of the others, has got a fancy little lid that pops off. We've got a little section for the time tokens. Bigger section for the path tokens. It just presses on and it's held in by these little stretchy wood bits. It is for all of your money, so nice little slots. Denominations, whether you've got the cardboard ones or the metal ones. What a show off, eh? Combat and status tokens, and again, the game did come with some organisation for these. You can do better. Spaces for those as well as the tokens and the other status tokens. One particular big tray in the middle of the table and spread it out a bit and put the responsibility between people. Well, in they are, eh? A lovely 2-part dice holder here. Like this tray comes off at the top. A bit for the mic dice. 6 is your health dice and that. Here, tray slots in on top, and we've got spaces for the clue tokens, dice, a kind of treasure valley, the animus tokens. And just like the combat and status trays, it's just easy to slide stuff out of here. A lidded tray, this time for mic cubes. It's for each of the types. And nicely there. Got a tray for the Deepwood tiles, but with another little section on top. Mystery standees, who could they be? All of your Deepwood tiles fit in lovely there. And space for sleeving them as well. Slots back in on top and holds all of them in. Tray here for your mic cards. You see a section for each type like before. This little clear divider in the middle to divide up, the player and their enemy ones. Cards, cards, cards. It's got a handy little reminder on the side here for what goes where. And again, space for sleeving them all. We've got the allies in there, the city and the Deepwood events up. Backpack items, things we have that we're not using, and player aids for back there. Monster deck in there. Unique items and the first 6 bosses. 1 to 10 go in there. Level 11 to 20 go in there. 6 encounters in there. Injury deck and the rest of the bosses. So the injury deck up front there. 7 to 14, 15 onwards. Split up just as they were before. So 1 to 5 there. 6 to 10 there. 7 to 15 in here. 16 to 20 there, and you can see of the other classes that you're not currently playing as are these 2 card trays, and that's all of our bits. But does it actually fit in? Well, we've got all of the player and enemy trays up there. Trays, cards, tiles, whatever. Well, we've got all of the player and enemy trays, the mic cards there, the player card trays, 4 of our great big card trays at the bottom. 1 more in the corner there. The spare player cards, the characters that aren't in action, they go sideways there. Then we have the dice there, Deepwood tiles, and then the animus here. Then we've got our status trays slotting in the gap, bigger one on top, and then the money one in there. Deepwood tiles over here, the time tokens and the mic cubes in there. Then we've got our chapter boards, and we start piling in books. There's storybook, there's one. Rule books and things there. The board and all of the envelopes. Then the trays of minis return, and it all fits back in with maybe about 2 centimeters or so of the lid being lifted. To be fair, it's not a game that's getting jostled about a lot. It's a game that's barely getting lifted. Once it's taken root, that's where it's staying. So there we go. That is the Laserox insert for Oathsworn. Another fantastic solution. Laserox, as always, make beautiful, well-designed inserts. I much prefer having a load of little trays around the gaps we can find in the play area. I feel like we've got a decent sized table. It was still hard to have the token tray about, all of the mites, trays, the player bags that came with the game, while nice and sleek looking, did always feel a bit flimsy to me on the opening. And it's lovely having those little designs and things out on the table as well. Very impressed again. Incredibly happy with how it's organised me Oathsworn. It's made me really want to play again as well. It's been quite a while. Because I don't know if you've noticed, there's a lot of campaign games vying for time these days. I absolutely loved what I played of Oathsworn. I want to get right back to it. Get my warbear back out. So I'm all painted in there. Anyway, that's for another time, isn't it? This is about the insert, but hopefully you've seen that now. If you would like to go and get one and see more about it, then I will link the Laserox page in the description. And hey, maybe we'll have a playthrough of this. In the meantime, there's hundreds of playthroughs for other things on this channel. I hope you enjoy some of those. Thank you very much for watching this though, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye everyone.